And what do you think of this Dr. Britt Baker segments now?
You know, I'm entertained by them, although I do get horrified thinking she'll be back in the ring. I hate the women's division, and I don't think she's ready yet for in-ring action on a major league televised promotion. The stuff with her and Schiavone, the first week I hated it. The second week it was awkward. The third week I loved it. And now I don't know what to think anymore. I mean, now her thing is she comes out there, she gives Schiavone a coffee, she insults whatever local crowd she's in front of, and then it kind of doesn't go anywhere. At least this week she was challenged by Big Swole, who, if you ever want to appreciate someone else on the mic, give a mic to Big Swole.
Well, here's the thing. With the first week, obviously it was rotten. Second week, she was getting better with it. I'm like you. I'm entertained by the material and in a strange way by the delivery, because she's obviously doing an insult comic routine, but she's gotten exponentially better at it in like a little over a month.
It's like Tammy's tips, but in front of a crowd. Yes,
but Tammy, you felt like that was really Tammy, because that actually kind of was really Tammy. Whereas this is, I don't believe she's a real life bitch, but she's gotten good at doing the shtick, the insult promo, but you don't believe it's really her. I don't know why that suddenly she went from being this professional dentist that they presented, this wonderful smiling young lady doing the press things, to suddenly just this raging PMS ridden cunt. but that's not really her, but the promos are entertaining. But yes, when Big Swole came out, what the fuck? and they had to dick around for a second, because obviously either Britt Baker didn't say the exact line that Big Swole was expecting to hear for her to come out, or whatever, but she was obviously late on her cue line. And then Britt Baker knocks Big Swole's boyfriend. Who is that now? Because that was never mentioned. So if you don't know who Big Swole is dating, you couldn't pop on the zinger.
Well, I think it's actually her husband. I believe it's Cedric Alexander.
Well, I know Cedric. Okay, does everybody know that?
I didn't. I had to
Does
do a search.
Everybody watching TNT television know that? Does everybody watching TNT television know that Britt Baker's boyfriend is Adam Cole? Because they're doing these jokes based on that knowledge, and I don't believe that anybody with a real fucking life has time to know those things. But anyway, Britt Baker threw coffee on her and ran.
Are we supposed to think that Schiavone has a crush on Britt Baker?
I hope not.
Because Big Swole, who's the baby face here, she goes, Tony Schiavone doesn't even like you. And then the camera goes to Schiavone, and you're kind of thinking, he's disagreeing with Big Swole. He does like Britt for some weird reason.
Well, I don't know. As Arn Anderson said one time, Schiavone's got enough cum in him to shampoo a buffalo, so
what?
You better watch out. We're at the airport. We're at the airport at the Butler Aviation Facility, getting on Crockett's plane one time to fly somewhere. And there's Arn there, and I'm there midnight, whoever the fuck else is on the plane. And Schiavone's going to be on the plane. It's a TV taping. So he pulls up to the front of Butler Aviation, but he's got his wife Lois is driving, and they got a station wagon. I ain't shitting you. This was before SUVs, when you had to have a station wagon when you got 5 kids, which is what he's got. And all the kids are in the car. And it's silent, and then the door opens, and you hear the yelling and the screaming and the cheering and the pandemonium from children. And then he waves goodbye, and he closes the door and shuts the sound off again, and he starts bringing his bag up the front steps with that look like, thank God I got out of that environment, for just a little while, right? And I've never had children. I've had puppies, and I enjoy them greatly, but I can't imagine 5 kids. And Arn looked at the fucking carload of kids pulling off and looked at fucking Schiavone and said, Schiavone, you must have enough cum in you to shampoo a buffalo.
All right. It was definitely hearing the story now. I take it a little differently than I did the first time you said it 2 minutes ago.
Anyway.
I was thinking you're talking like Rod Stewart or something.
No, Rod Stewart.
You ever hear that old urban legend?
I have not heard that urban legend.
The old urban legend was that Rod Stewart had to go to the doctor because he had swallowed so much cum they had to pump it out of him.
What?
That was an old urban legend years ago.
Rod Stewart.
Rod Stewart.
He was getting more pussy than Stan Lane. Are you kidding?
That was the old urban legend.
I think a lot of jealous people came up with that. Do you think he's sexy, Brian?
No.
If you do, you wear it well. Anyway.
Very well played.